This is Mr. Jarvis with homework help for February 7th. We're looking at patterns here. We had a list of quarters that represented like 25. So here's 4 times 4 quarters is $1. So 4 times 25 is 100. 6 times 25 would be 150. 8 times 25, 200. And then these are increasing by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 25 twice is 50. So the products are increasing by 50 as well. 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. So if you kind of see the pattern, that kind of helps you here. So if 12 times 25 is 300, 14 times 25 would be 350. And then once we do this, we can use this to help us solve additional problems. So 25 times 24, well, this doesn't go to 24. I could keep writing out the array, or I could look at this 12 and use like the double half method. If 12 times 25 is 300, 24 times 25 would be 600. And that's what this is. So this is 600. This one's a little tougher. I have 34 times 25. So how can I kind of use these figures to reach 34? Well, I have a 30 plus 4 is 34. So I have 4 times 25 is 100. So that would take care of this. So I'm going to have 100 plus the 30 times 25. How do I get that? Well, I have 10 times 25 is 250. So 20 times 25 would be 500. 30 times 25 would be another 250 plus 500, which would be 750. So I'm just tripling, counting by, 250 twice, times 2. I'm counting by 250s. 250 more is 500. 250 more would be, then 500 would be 750. So again, here we should get 850. So this is 750 plus 100, and that's 850. So once again, 25 plus 34 is 850. So kind of using that pattern, that was kind of a tricky one. We might need to talk about that one a little more in class. So now we're looking at doubling the 25 to double here. So 50 times 17. Let's see if we can take care of the get up to 16 here. Well, 8 times 25 is 200. 16 times 50 would be 400. 8 times 50 would be 400. So if I double them both, 16 times 50 would be 800, right? Is that right? Yes, 800. So I have 16 times 50 would be 800. So 8 times, if I double this is a 50. 8 times 50 is 400. So let me just write that out. 8 times 50 is 400. So 16 times 50 would be 800. But this is 17, so I need one more group of 50. So my answer is 850. I hope I didn't confuse you with the erasing. That's kind of my thinking here. Okay, so this one's, I think, really tricky. 600 here times 0.25. Well, I like to think of, at this point, I could show you the algorithm to tricks to solve it. But we've been working a lot with fractions, so we could think of 1/4. 1/4 of 600. And then I would simply divide, really. So I can cross cancel. 60 divided by 4 is 15. So, if you wanted to, you could write it out like this. But I just happen to know like 16 times 4 is 15. So 600 divided by 4 would be 150. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 600 divided by 4 is 150. So would get 151s. So he's got to use all these lots of different strategies. They're really throwing a lot at you here. So I'm not sure I did another page of problems, but no. But go ahead if you have any additional questions. We'll review these in class tomorrow.